Hey y'all, I have been missing y'all, seeing your pretty faces and smiles and all the laughter that y'all bring to my farm. Hopefully in a couple of weeks when they lift the stay-at-home order, y'all will be able to come back to the farm and we'll be able to start back on our classes again. So today I'm going to walk y'all through the lesson on rabbits. That was the first lesson that we missed after the stay-at-home order came through. So what I'll do first is what we usually do when y'all come to the farm is we're going to walk around and go say good morning to all the animals, and then we'll come back here and I'll do the lesson, and then we'll go visit the rabbits and we'll talk about them and look at them, and then we will come back here to the outdoor classroom and discuss some more things, and then we'll also do our art project that we usually do where we draw together whatever animal that we had learned for that day. So towards the end of this lesson, if you'll go ahead and have your paper ready and either the pencils or the crayons, whatever it is that you want to use to draw. So here we go. We'll get started here. Oh, I wanted to say that even though this lesson is intended for all of my students that come to my pre-K farm school, that if you're tuning in, that you'll still learn something. I'll be talking in terms of talking to them, but this lesson is really accessible for anybody. All right, let's get started. I'll go get the bucket of feed and we'll go tell all the animals good morning. All right, here we go. Leaving the outdoor classroom, walking towards the animals. We'll say hi to the ducks. Hello, ducks. Good morning. Are y'all missing the kiddos? All right, so kiddos, y'all remember the very first lesson when we did baby chicks and baby ducks? Those ducks in the water container right there, those are the baby ducklings. Look how big they are now. They look almost as old as the regular ones right there. Hey guys, here, let me get some food. Here, y'all want some food? Oh, good morning. Hi. Oh, here comes one around the corner. Okay, so now that they're older, and I know we've already had our lesson on ducks, but let me go ahead and do this now. Because when we did the lesson before, all we had were these two guys, and they're actually guys, they're boys. Let's listen to them for a minute. Okay, they're gonna fight. All right, so you hear the voice. Okay. They don't want to share the food. All right, so listen to those guys right there. It's kind of it's kind of almost like a whisper. Okay, so that kind of voice is a boy duck. But those that you hear that are the loud ones, those are the girls. Now, you adults that are watching this with your kids, y'all are going to laugh because we all probably think, especially the husbands, think that yes, the women are the loudest. So yeah, in the duck world, the boys are quiet and the girls are the ones with the loud quack. Looks like they're not coming back over here. Let me toss them some food. See if they'll come. Come on. Nope, they're not coming. Okay, bye duckies. Tell the ducks bye. Bye duckies, see y'all later. Oh, look who's waiting for us to go say hello. It's the goats. And Taquito the pig. And Gus the mini horse. All right, well see, they're so used to y'all being all right here lining up, getting food for them. Oh, Do y'all remember when the first time y'all tried to do this? Some of y'all were kind of scared. Oh, Boo, get away. Y'all were kind of scared to do that. And now, all of you are pros at feeding the goats. Oh. Now, Boo, it's okay. When y'all come to class, Boo is usually not out here. Here, y'all want some? I usually keep the dogs away so that they don't do that, barking at the animals. Hi, Taquito. Are you happy, Taquito? Gus, do you want to come back? Oh, I hear the turkey. Do you hear the turkey? Hey, turkey, turkey, come out and get some food. We'll go around the other side and see the turkey. All right, tell the goats bye. Bye, goats. See you later. Bye, Gus. Bye, Taquito. All right, let's walk. Hey, duckies. Hey, duckies. There's Mr. Turkey. Hi, Mr. Turkey. Yeah, you telling the kids you miss them? You miss seeing them? Talk again. Oh, here comes Taquito to say hello again. Yeah. All right. And the chickens. Good morning, chickens. Look at all of y'all. Here, do y'all want some food? I'm sorry that the kids aren't here. Let me back up a little bit so you can, let me go to the other side because this is, they're a little too close. There, that's better. Yeah, we're coming, honey. We're coming. Y'all heard Honey in the background? She knows I'm talking to y'all. Here, I'll toss some more food in. And then let's take a look and see if there's any eggs. Do we have any eggs today? Oh, look! There's 3 eggs. This one's kind of green looking. And 2 brown ones. Couple of eggs there. Ooh, those are dark brown. And, okay, no more eggs. Hi, chickies. So glad to see y'all are doing good. Oh, and look. Y'all remember the baby chicks? Here, baby chick. That's what they look like now, guys. They've lost all of their baby feathers. They're not yellow and fluffy anymore. This guy got out. I'll pick him up in a minute and put him back. So if you remember, the baby chicks were in a little small cage. And my next big project was to build them a new coop so that they were going to be separate from these guys. And then all the coronavirus stuff happened. So I had to move them in with the rabbits. But you can see I get a couple of them that jump out. Hi, bunnies! Can y'all wiggle your noses at the kiddos? All the baby chicks are coming. Ooh, look at all the baby chicks. Hi, baby chicks. Y'all want some food too? There y'all go. Let's tell these bunnies hi. Hi, bunnies. Uh-oh, y'all knocked your water down. We're going to have to pick that up. So we will come back to the bunnies and spend a whole lot more time with them a little bit later after our lesson. And Honey, where'd you go? Honey. Honey, come here. Yeah, come here. Come here, honey. Come say hi to the kids. Come on. Here, I've got some food for you. Come say hi to the kids. What do you think? Say hi, honey. We've missed you. Oh, All right, great. All right, let's go back to the classroom and do some lessons. Say bye, honey. Bye, honey. Okay, hey kiddos, we're back in the outdoor classroom. We just got finished telling all the animals good morning, and now we're going to get started with our lesson. What I'd like to do before we go into talking about rabbits, let's go ahead and recap some of the things we've already learned before in other classes. Our very first class that we did was about chickens, and y'all yell out some things to me that you remember about chickens, and I bet I can figure out what y'all are saying. While you're doing that though, I'll go ahead and draw me a picture of a baby chick, a little bitty baby chick. And I bet you remember that they have 3 toes on their feet. And y'all remember that they have a beak. And then you probably remember that when they're very first hatched out of that egg, in that first 24 to 48 hours, 2 days, on the tip of their beak they have an egg tooth. And I bet y'all remember that the egg tooth helps them knock out from the inside to the outside of the egg. I'll draw me a big chicken. I bet you'll remember that that part at the top of the head is called the comb. Kind of a funny word. What's even funnier is underneath their chin is called wattles, and they have a beak. And they still have 3 toes when they grow up. The girl is called a hen. And then the boy, I should have done him bigger. He usually has those real fancy feathers. And you'll remember at the back of his feet, he had spurs. And remember, the spurs are used for fighting if they're getting attacked by something. And you remember that the rooster, in the morning, he says, cock-a-doodle-doo. Our second class that we had, oh, you know what? I know what y'all's favorite thing was about chickens, was their digestive system. Okay, you remember they eat food. It goes down their throat into that part right here at the bottom of their neck. And remember, it's like a balloon. And it's called the craw or the crop. And you remember that they don't have teeth, so they can't chew their food. So it goes in here whole, and then it goes to the gizzard. And then the gizzard is where they have all the pebbles and the hard things that they've picked up. And that's where it gets mashed up. And then you remember after that, they poop it out. And the thing y'all hated the most was realizing that they poop and pee and lay eggs all out of the same place that the poop comes out. And I know about right now your parents are rolling their eyes at me like, geez, Catherine, did you have to bring that up again? Yeah, I kind of did, because I know the kids have fun with that. So that's our quick recap lesson on chickens. And then our class after that was on goats. And you'll remember, let's see if I can do this. And they have little tails. And then, let's see, we did their face like that. Cute little noses. My goats are dairy goats, so they have long ears. And mine also have horns. And you'll remember that goats have 4 legs and hooves. And they're a mammal. And they like to eat grass and grain and trees and sticks and all of that. And you'll remember that goats have 4 stomachs, not just 1, 4 stomachs. They eat their food, goes down their throat, into the first stomach. Do y'all remember what happens after that? Remember we talked about how they chew their food all day long? They chew the cud. They're chewing it. And then they throw it back up. Sorry, they chew it, they swallow it, and then they throw it back up and they chew it again. And they do that off and on all day long. Chew it, swallow, comes back up. The stuff that gets really chewed up good then goes to the second stomach, the third stomach, and then the fourth stomach, which is why I explained to you that my goats early in the morning look kind of skinny right there in their hips because their stomachs are not very full, and then they poop it out. So you'll remember that about goats. One of the things that we also talk about is the uses of animals. We talked about with chickens, we use them for food. They give us eggs. We use them for their meat. We eat chicken. And we also use them for their feathers. Sometimes feathers are used to stuff pillows and stuff, kind of like goose feathers. We won't discuss ducks. We saw the ducks a little bit earlier. I showed you the babies that have grown up. And on the goats, we've talked about how they're used for their fur, their milk, their meat, and also, if not using them for their fur, if you use it just for the skin, it makes leather, just like if you have leather shoes or leather boots. And we talked about how that's almost the same kind of thing that we use cows for. So today, we're going to talk about rabbits. Our bunnies that we have live in a bunny house. They're able to hop around on the ground, but most people, when they have bunnies, they keep them in what's called a hutch. And it's up on 4 legs, and it's kind of tall, and it's a cage with a door, and it has like a little shelf in there with some steps for the bunny to climb up on. And so bunnies are usually kept in a hutch, and they're given their food and their water, and the pee and the poo that falls down at the bottom collects at the bottom, and then the owner can go and scoop that up. I say that because the uses for rabbits are for their fur. I'll write that down. Fur. We also use them as meat. And we also use them for their poop. When we were talking about chickens and goats before, we talked about how we could take that and put it inside of the garden when we're planting things and use it as manure. So then we can use their pellets as manure. We're going to talk about some of that stuff again when we get into the bunny house. So let's talk about bunnies themselves. What can you tell me about a bunny that you already know? I bet I know one thing that you're saying. You're saying that bunnies have long ears. And I bet you're saying they have a cute little nose that wiggles all the time. They've got whiskers and they have cute little eyes. They've got cute little round bodies, a little fluffy tail, and they have 4 legs. That's not so bad, is it? Now, something about their ears that's very good is their ears actually do a couple of things. With ears that tall, they can hear everything. Why is it important for them to hear? Well, because they are a prey animal. It means that another animal might eat them. A dog, a cat, a wolf, even an owl or a hawk might swoop down and grab up a bunny rabbit to eat it. So the ears can turn, and we'll see that when we go look at them. The ears can turn And they can look around and they can gather all those sounds, and they can even hear when a hawk is swooping down, and they'll try to hop away. So their ears are very sensitive to sound. Something else that their ears do, it's a way to keep them cold or warm. It can release temperature, or it can soak in temperature. We will take a look at their paws and their claws when we get in there. A couple of things to know about bunnies is that a girl bunny is called a doe, and a boy bunny is called a buck, and a teeny tiny baby bunny is called a kit, which is short for kitten. Just like baby cats are called kittens, a baby bunny is called a kitten. I bet y'all didn't know that one. A bunny is a mammal, meaning they make milk for their babies to drink, just like the goats were a mammal. And remember baby Daisy? And we got to see baby Daisy suck on her mama. So rabbits are a mammal, just like a cat or a dog. And they can have sometimes up to 10 babies at a time. And then on top of that, they can have babies every, almost 30 days. They get pregnant, they have babies, it takes them 30 days to have those babies, and then they nurse them, and then they can have another set of babies. So in 1 year's time, one mama rabbit, she could reasonably have 100 babies. That's a lot of baby bunnies hopping around. Their digestive system, because you know at a farm, you got to know about how your animals eat. Being that they're a mammal, they're also called an herbivore, kind of like the goats. They only eat grass or plants, or berries, or fruits and vegetables. They're not going to go and catch a bug and eat a bug, or eat a worm. They're not going to go and catch another smaller animal. They don't eat animals, they only eat plants. So, they chew their food, and they actually, like us humans, have one stomach, and then they have their intestines, and then they poop it out. Now, kind of like when we talked about chickens, there was the gross thing about them. Rabbits have a habit that can seem gross, but it's actually good for them. So they'll eat their food, it'll go through the stomach, the intestines, and they'll poop it out. But sometimes there's food in the poop that has not fully digested. It has not fully been chopped up. And so they'll go and they'll eat that poop again. So it's kind of similar to the goat. Remember, the goat eats, throws it up, chews it again, eats, throws it up, chews it again. So the bunny is kind of doing the same thing, but they don't throw it up and chew it again. They go ahead and they poop it out, and then they eat it again. And then when it finally is poop that doesn't have any more digested food in it, then they leave it alone. They won't eat that again. When we were talking about the uses of bunnies for meat and fur, really probably the best use for bunnies is as a pet. They make great pets. Now, your parents aren't going to want to know this, but bunnies can actually live inside your house just like a cat. They don't even have to be in a cage. A lot of people will keep them in a cage or keep them in a fenced-in area. But they can hop around free roaming just like cats do. And they'll use a litter box. You set the litter box, show them where it is, and they will learn to go and potty in the litter box. And they can be a lot of fun to have as a pet inside the house. But even if your parents decide not to let you have a bunny in the house, they're just as fun to keep in a cage. And then you take them out every now and then and play with them. or go outside and have a fenced in, like a portable fence that you'd use for a baby, and sit down in that area with them so that way they don't hop out into your yard or the dogs don't get them. And you can play with them. Bunnies love toys. You can get them toys. Bunnies love to play chase and hide and seek, and they're very smart, and they're a lot of fun. So we're going to stop with this, and I'm going to take the camera and I'm going to show you some pictures of bunnies on the computer, and then we'll go into the bunny house and start looking at them and talking to them there. Okay, so let's take a look here. We'll go in kind of close and look. You can see that bunnies come in a lot of different colors and sizes and even shapes. Like this bunny and this bunny are a little different. That one's darker. That one's white. That one has long ears, but they're not quite as long as this guy's ears. They're so cute. Look at that one. Bunnies are so cute. There's a whole bunch right there. Look at that one. We actually have one of those. Ours that we named Rusty is a lion head. It's called a lion head because look, see the fur around the face? It looks like a lion's mane. Bunny's eating grass. Look at that little baby. Ooh, that one's listening for something. Look at his ears poking up. He's listening for something. That one has floppy ears. So some bunnies actually don't have ears that poke up. They're down, but they can still hear really well. Those are so cute. Something else I wanted to show you, let me get to it, are baby bunnies. So let's look at this picture right here. When a mama bunny has her babies, she can have, I set up to 10. It's usually anywhere from 6 to 10, sometimes 8. If you look real close, they don't have any hair. And if you look real close, they also don't have their eyes open. And their ears don't look very long either. But those ears will grow. And if you look at the nest, everything that they're surrounded in right there is fur. Because what the mama will do before she has the babies is she will actually, with her mouth, pull the fur out of her belly and line the nest with it so that it makes the nest soft and warm for the babies. Aren't bunnies good mamas? That's a good mama to do that. Okay, so here's one bunny by itself. You can tell that it's probably going to have dark hair. And that's how little they are. They barely fit in your hand. That's a baby bunny that you can see his fat little belly and his teeth. So he's born with teeth and his cute little nose. And then you can see, is it this one? There we go. Their eyes, these guys are probably around 2 weeks old. And their eyes look like they're about to open. And their fur has come in. Oh, there's a bunny where its fur is just now coming in. Look how fluffy the ears are. And then look at these guys. So cute. Now, something exciting that I hope by the time that y'all come back is that we will have baby bunnies, because Rusty, let me show you the picture of what Rusty looks like, and we'll see him when we get back in there. Rusty, our boy, he jumped over into the girl side of the pen. And so I think he became the daddy to some babies. And that was about a month ago. So if any of the mamas are pregnant, then real soon they will start making a nest. All right, are y'all ready to go over there? Let's go over there and see the bunnies. Okay. Oh, still can't see me. Now, I'm going to sit back over here. I brought me some lettuce and carrots and stuff. And I'm going to sit back here, hold it out. Let's see which bunnies come around and hop to me and talk to me. And when y'all come back to class next time, we will make sure to come in the bunny house so that all of you can do this too. After I film a little bit of them hopping around and eating, I'll get some close-ups so you can see them chewing and their little mouths moving. Oh, hello, here's one. Okay, come see. Who wants to eat something? Anybody want to come eat something? I don't guess nobody's coming. Are they full? Hey, Rusty, come back over here. Hey. Oh, they're all over there smelling the camera stand. Oh, here, come here. Are you? Yeah, you're in the picture. Look. Oh, y'all, can y'all see that? Let me move it that way. Oh, he's loving that. Yummy, yummy. Do you like that carrot? Do you want lettuce too, or you want just the carrot? You know what? I'm going to go ahead and grab the camera because this looks really cool up close. All right, they'll probably run away, but he'll come. Here he comes back. Here, Bunny. Bunny. It's not over there. Here, Bunny. Hey, Bunny, Bunny. Here, do you want some? Look, I got a carrot. Oh, he's back. Look. There we go. Ah, do you hear it crunching? I'll get a good view. Oh! Hey, Rusty! See, there's Rusty the lion head. Ooh, he's dirty. Oh! Rusty took the carrot out of my hand. Here. Oh, the chickens are going to eat some lettuce. Here, does somebody else want lettuce? Here. No? Oh, the chicken does. Oh, there's another bunny coming. Oh, there's a bunny right there. Hi. Rusty, did you make him go away? You gonna come back, Rusty? Oh, look at that. He took the carrot with him. He stole the carrot. He stole that carrot. Can I make this zoom in? There. Now I can see. Oh, that one's going to go and try to take it back. Well, y'all seen on the cartoons how rabbits love carrots. Well, they like lettuce too. Hey. Oh, that chicken stole some lettuce. Here, you want some more, baby? Here, you want some more? Isn't that just the cutest thing? I love the way their little mouths move. Oh, that chicken wants some too. Oh, they're sharing. Oh, he might take it away. I hope y'all can hear that crunch. It's so cool to hear them crunch. Hey, Rusty. Hey. Oh, chicken, you found my stash. Rusty's kind of being bossy. He's bullying people. no, don't chew on the wire. Hold on, guys, I gotta move that. Sorry. I felt my wire being pulled and I was like, uh-oh. We don't want him to electrocute himself. So you'll notice that most of my bunnies are of one kind. They're white with dark ears and a dark nose. Sometimes dark feet. There you go. So these bunnies are called Californians. You see how much bigger they are than Rusty? Rusty's just a fancy bunny. He's a lion head. Oh, yeah. These guys, if you see how round and fat and thick they are, these are the kind of bunnies that you use for meat. You can cook them up in a stew. You can grill them. You can fry it. Oh, bunnies. Hi, Chickie. And it's interesting, a lot of bunnies, especially those with white fur, have pink or red eyes. Let's see if I can get in close. You can kind of see that. Pink and red eyes. Oh, who's nibbling at me? Somebody's nibbling on my shorts. What are you doing? Hey, Rusty. Cute little tail. Look at that tail. Little cotton tail. Cute, cute tail. And you see their hind legs, how they don't really walk. They hop those back legs. They hop the front legs and hop the back legs. Let's see if that one will move around for us. Here, does somebody else want a carrot? Ah! He took it from me. Rusty, you sneaky little bunny. Oh, the chicken's gonna go try to take it away from you. Look at that. That chicken was chasing it too. Somebody's nibbling on me. Hi, what are you nibbling on down there? Did some lettuce fall? Hi. Hi. You want more? Here, I'll give you more. Oh, you hopped away? Here, do you want more? Let's check in on Rusty. There's Rusty eating his carrot. And y'all know how we talked about with chickens and with goats, there's always a leader. So believe it or not, even though Rusty is the smaller of the rabbits, he's the leader. See? He can chase them and tell them to get away. And they might nip back at him. But he's definitely the leader. At least of the boys. Here, does somebody want this? You want this? Oh, the chicken does. Oh, look at that bunny. He got in the bowl. Who's that talking to me? Hi. Oh, don't eat that wire. You are coming back for the wire. I see you. Gotta pick it up again. likes to nibble on my shorts. Hello. Alright, I'm going to stand up and show you some things that are going on over on the girls' side. Oh. Okay, so. Woo, that's a big girl right there. She's just kind of laying out in the cool dirt. But you see under the water container, that big hole? And then it's like a tunnel. So the girls have been digging tunnels. Boys will do it too. Out in the wild, when bunnies live in the wild, out in the woods, they don't live in cages, they just live out in the wild. And they will dig these tunnels, and they have a fancy name called burrows. And they'll actually have like many different tunnels going into one big hole down in the bottom of the ground. Now, because the girls have been doing this, I'm starting to think, remember I told you I think somebody might be pregnant and have babies? They just might be digging these tunnels in order to have their babies. Now, a lot of times when I know that somebody's going to have babies, I will go ahead and put them up in a cage to protect them. And they'll have babies in that brown box. Let me see if you can see it. See that brown box in there? They'll make their nest. I'll put some hay in there, and then they'll pull their fur out and line the hay with the fur to make it soft. But this year I'm actually contemplating if I want to go ahead and let them do it naturally, where they dig a hole in the ground and have their babies down in the tunnel. The only thing that's concerning me about that is if the dirt were to cave in. So that's part of the reason that I don't want to let the mamas have their babies in the tunnel. So let's go cross down over there. I got to cross over a doorway between the boys and the girls, and let's go look and see if we can see anything inside the tunnel. Okay, here we go. Man, that's a big tunnel. To let you know the size of it, look at my hand. It's wider than my hand is. Oh. And I almost need a flashlight to get in there. Let me see. Let me see if I can stick my arm in there. Let's see how deep it goes. Oh, it goes. I can't even reach in there. But can you believe bunnies can do that? That's because they have sharp claws. Hi, what are you doing? Are you the one digging that hole? Or is it you? Hi, chickies. Hi there, bunnies. So you can see this was a tunnel that caved in. It looks like a big old crater now. Oops, sorry. Let me get a better view of it. So you can tell that tunnel went. That was probably the opening there, and it went all the way back there, and then it caved in. Hi, mamas. Y'all so pretty. Okay, so let's tell the bunnies bye, and we'll go back to the classroom and let's draw together. So get your paper and your pencil ready, or your color, or your marker, whatever it is you want to draw a bunny with. All right, see you back in a minute. You know, it's funny. When people use these kind of cameras, they always have to go and look. Is it recording? Yeah, it's recording. Okay. So, Are you ready? Do you have your paper and your crayon or your pencil? Just like with all the animals that we draw, let's start with a circle. This will be for the body. So let's draw a circle. Then for the head, we're going to draw this one right up next to the body because the bunnies keep their necks real tight. Now you can do the ears. Are you doing good? Now if you want to, you can just do a little foot like that and a little foot like that. If you want to give them all 4 feet, do another one there and another one here. We can't forget their little fluffy tail. And then their nose. They have whiskers. They have a little round eye. And our bunnies are happy, so we're going to give them a smiley face. And if you want to, we can say that bunny is happy because it's fixing to get to eat a big old fancy carrot. All right, let's do that again. Okay, ready? Let's do it again. A big circle for the body. Got it? All right. A smaller circle for the head. A little half circle for the feet. A half circle for the tail. Let's give them big, tall ears. Cute little nose. Some whiskers. An eye. And a smile. And we can let them have a carrot, which is a triangle. And give the carrot some grassy top to it. Have your moms take screenshots with the camera or with her phone of your bunnies that you've drawn and have her send them to me. I'd love to see them. Save your papers so that way when we do come back to class after all this virus stuff is over and we don't have to stay home anymore, then I want you to bring your pictures with you and I want to see them. And we'll get to share them with everybody. Alright guys, I've missed y'all. It just has not been the same without having y'all running around and screaming and learning about animals. So I look forward when all this is done and y'all get to come back. And I'll have more classes for you. I will always let your mom and dad know when the videos are going to be posted. And they'll get to be able to show them to you on the computer or on their phone. Alright, bye guys. I love y'all. Mwah.